Greetings everyone, and welcome back to SimCity BuildIt. Well, I got to level 24, which did unlock something, and of course we're closing in on level 25, which I do believe will allow me to unlock a new region. Which sounds like a lot of fun. Someplace else to decorate. I have been doing the decoration challenges actually, and one of them ended yesterday, and I actually did fairly well. Let's just take a look back here. We'll go all the way back to Hidden City. This was the one we were working on together. I did get a good population, didn't look too terrific, so I didn't get a great score, but I did get blueprints. I'm doing very well with blueprints in my opinion. Now this one, Americana. I was kind of handicapped with this one because one of the things it wanted for like a complete submission was it wanted you to put down 3 gambling buildings, and I don't have access to them. So I did the best that I could, but it got to the point is, yeah, I'm just going to submit it. And, you know, I got a 2.5. Thing is, I did get more blueprints from it, so that's fine. Yesterday was the end of voting on the last one, and this one I did a little bit better with, as you can see. Basically, I broke the city up into 3 parts. Down the middle is actually medium-sized health, fire, and police. So obviously, I started working on the one on the left first, and I basically got the population that I wanted by putting items around. See, this was based on the mountains. So I put all my mountain items back there, which I don't really have a lot of, but it does cover all of the residential buildings, which was what I was supposed to do. However, I did make a terrible mistake while I was doing this. I bought something that I didn't want to buy. You know the way the interface on some games can kind of like lag or freeze for a moment? Well, instead of picking up one thing, I picked up another. But I mean, back to the blueprints. As you can see, I have 1,740, and I do believe we have about 2 weeks left. So that round castle is going to be mine. I am going to find a place for that in the middle of my city. I actually already have a castle sitting there. It was from the beginning of the Spanish Castles event. But yeah, 24 by 24, 45 boost to population. I will find a spot for that. If I have to move things around, I'll do that. I got 2 more weeks, so you figure maybe like 4 or 5 more design challenges, something like that. So I should be able to get that easily, and then maybe 1 or 2 of these other items as well, depending on how I do on the design events. See, I wouldn't mind having these guys on my beach to make it look even better. I have 1 good item on my beach right now, and that's the pier. So where's the pier? Yeah, there's something going on too. Now, I think I mentioned at level 24 something else opened, and that something was this. This is an epic project specialization beach. Now, this is turning out to be a little bit more tricky than I thought it was going to be. Apparently, what you're supposed to do is gain enough points for this building to unlock the next tier. All right, let's just see what we have here. Next tier requires epic points 40. You can see I'm up to 18. Will generate, those are the low-level speed ups. Complete epic project and transform this building into paying out speed up tokens. That's it's got the turtle on it. I think, here, wait a minute. Let's just go over here and grab something. Right, this one will give you a 2 times speed in terms of your production for an hour. So apparently this building is going to be cranking them out. Does that mean it's going to give me a new one every day or something like that? I really have no idea. All right, let's go back here for a moment and select the building again. I was actually a little confused by this because I got this yesterday and I started the timer. I thought I was waiting for it to complete. I didn't realize it was waiting for me to fill it up. So here's the thing. If I don't complete this in 23 hours and 17 minutes, then all of my work is just going to go for nothing if I don't get to 40. That's the way I see it, at least. It's actually focusing on my beach specialization items here. And it kind of started off mellow. It's starting to not get very mellow, and you really do need to pay attention to some. As you can see, some of these rewards are actually like 4. Well, look at this one over here. So in order to get these 4 points, I have to give it 3 of the caps, which is starting to get a little bit expensive, just saying. But if you look over here on this one on the end, which is asking for 1, that is also asking for 3 caps. It seems that this one here, because it is a good item here, this is something I got blueprints. I do believe I got these from blueprints. So that's a 12 by 36 and a 45% boost. I believe that's actually giving me a really nice boost here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm getting an extra 28,000 people from that. So, I mean, that's kind of useful. So I'd like to have some more items over here on the beach. I can take these cheap items and put them aside and get the good ones. Now, in terms of what would I do with the castle, well, you know, I already have a castle here. This is, like, it was the first building you got from the Spanish Castle event. This is the country castle. This one has a 22 by 18 area and a 20% boost. Well, I think that a 24 by 24 with a 45% boost would definitely push that out, assuming I couldn't find anywhere else to put that. Yeah, and there it is. Okay, so I mentioned I made a terrible mistake. And as a result, I have Larry the Llama. I did not mean to do that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I believe that was in the parks. And I'm going to have to scroll over until I get to it. There it is right there. All right. So clearly what I was trying to do is I was trying to drag the peaceful parks, which I have. I was trying to drag that out there because I needed 4 parks. So I was trying to drag that one out, which I own 2 of. Unfortunately, I somehow ended up grabbing this, and yeah, that was $280. And it's really not even worth that much. It's just like, hey, you have a llama. Isn't that great? No, not for that much money. So, you know, it asked me, oh, you want to put this down? It didn't say, oh, by the way, you're about to spend $280. Are you sure you want to do that? No, it just said, you want to put this down? I said, yeah, boom. And wait a minute, what is that? And that's what happened. I'm sure that's the reason some things get mixed together here, you know? Like this one here is for money. This one here was probably also for money. And then, of course, they stick that in the middle, maybe hoping you make a mistake. Maybe I'm just being suspicious about that. But since it did happen to me, yeah, I have to be very careful in the future. Very unfortunate. The thing is, with what these guys are asking for, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to 40 in the 24-hour period. I mean, how expensive are these requests going to get in the end? I mean, this one over here, 2 sneakers. Okay, well, is anybody else asking for 2 sneakers? Yeah, he's asking for 2 sneakers. But I mean, here's the thing. I was actually thinking, hey, what happens if I pick them up, put them in storage, and then put them back? Yeah, unfortunately, they thought of that. See, if I go over to, say, this pool right here, this pond. So let's just pick up the pond here, right? You notice on the side, it's giving you a demolition and stick it in the storage option. Now, if I go over to this, do you notice what's not there? There's no option to put it into storage. So clearly, until this event is done, I cannot remove any of these. I could probably put one down, and that would be an interesting idea. Would it be worth... You know what? Let's just see if there's something cheap I can put down here. Just for the heck of it. And I'm wondering, is it immediately going to put something down? Okay, we got this beach. Oh, you get an epic point for that. Okay, that one is going to cost keys, but it also gives 1 epic point. Okay, that one is very expensive and gives me 3 epic points. Okay, stay away from that one. Okay, is there anyone that has a lot of money? Yeah, I don't want to do that one. All right, so you know what? Maybe I'm going to put this one down. All right, put this like here. Put it like there. Boom. All right, I'm closing in on 200,000. Okay, and I got a new one now. All right, what are you asking for? You're asking for 2 pairs of... They're just going to keep asking for those expensive, slow-to-make items, aren't they? Look, I now have 3 that's asking for the sneakers. But I mean, obviously I would do this one. I might as well just do it. Is it going to reset the others? I'm only halfway now, too. But, I mean, they're still asking me for those. Oh. I am currently making another sneaker and 2 caps. So, I just don't know whether or not I'm going to be able to reset. There's one of the caps right there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reasonably get there or not. One more up. I can make another cap. What do I need for the sneakers? Oh, I needed the glue. All right, I might as well throw the cap in. And where do I make the glue? Yeah, unfortunately, this is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very important because of the items it makes. You know, it makes nails, it makes the boards, it makes bricks and concrete. So it's something that gets a lot of use. Now, I think I actually did a speed up over here before. Was it this one? I don't think it was this one. This one! Yeah, I used one of the slow ones to speed this up because I did need the hammers as quickly as possible. Matter of fact, I'll just make another hammer there. Did I thought I sped something else up too. Hold on a minute. Okay, that's a 2 times. That was the bronze. This one! Yeah, right, this one. I actually used a silver because I wanted to get these guys out as quickly as possible. And you can see that the timer is moving very quickly. 4 times speed. And if you wanted to use the gold one, I think it's a 12 times speed. But I don't really see a reason for doing that at the moment. Alright, and all of a sudden it's saying, yeah, I think... Okay, you just changed. Alright, I'll do that one. Alright, did that all just change? No. Okay, I guess I did that one and it popped up again. Donuts! You want the donuts. Can I make more donuts? Yeah, I'm actually making a donut. And what is this one again? A green smoothie and also a bread roll. I mean, I could spend them. It's just, the thing is, I have to start thinking in terms of the next design challenge. And it is going to ask me for things. Like seeds, for instance. Alright, I just got some of those, so I need to... Here, why don't we do this? And we'll put some more seeds in there. No. I don't need them back immediately. Although I really do like that. That has bailed me out of a lot of situations in terms of, like, for instance, this. When you have something that's asking for a lot of long-term items, there was one that was like 28. If you game the system and keep trying every once in a while, it'll say, oh, do you want to watch a video to complete all these 6-hour productions? And I'm like, yeah, I do actually. And sometimes you can bump them out in like less than 10 minutes when it would normally go for like 12 hours or something like that. You just got to be careful not to go to the well too much. Delivery Paris. Do I need to do that? Cargo delivery. I think I was waiting for the cargo delivery to come in. Oh, okay. This is... Okay, but I would need that. Everything else isn't a problem. Oh, by the way, I did get the option to make another factory, so I did buy the fancy new one. So I don't see a reason why I would replace an existing one. But I mean, if I have to build a new one anyway, I figured, you know, what the heck. No, not that. I don't want to waste it on that. Where was I doing? No, that's it. No, not that one. I'll get back to you in a moment, though. Keep that thought in mind when I do this. Now, can you give me a video for those? Yes, you can, and that's exactly what I want. All right, that's good. Let me just grab all of those. Now I can send a cargo ship out. That's a really good question. I suppose I could just do these again. All right, I can send the cargo ship out now. Let me just verify that I can do that. Yes, I can. That means I should grab that mission. The St. Patty's event has ended. They have another one right now. Let me just go here in a moment. All right, and let's go back here, and then we're going to send this one out. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. All right, and now let me grab this, and hopefully I get a good replacement. Repair disaster zone. I'm pretty sure that's the one they just threw in there, and that's not useful for me. How very unfortunate. How about that Paris one? Is that the Paris one? That's the Paris one. All right, I'm waiting on that one. 7 hours. Oh, well. Not much I can do about that. I don't have anything over here. No, this one here. I suppose I should just do the donuts. Okay, I'm up to 23. Do I get a good one there? I don't see a replacement yet. There has to be a replacement, right? Yeah, the hats. I need one more hat to do that one. Oh, there it is. Glass. I mean, I think do I have glass up here? No, and I chose not to do that. All right, let me grab the plastic, and then I'll throw some glass in there. And guess what I just got? Yeah, I really like that. So we'll just grab these. Do I need... I'm trying to think what I should throw in there now. I'm about to spend a bunch of the glass, so I'll just throw some more in there. All right, and you wanted the glass. You wanted 5, so I might as well just do that. All right, so I got 24 of 40 now. Now this one's going to help a lot when I get that last cap, but then again, those things are actually kind of slow to make, aren't they? Here, grab that, grab that. I mean, things are coming along. Another nail would be useful, because I'm going to need those for the design challenge. Speaking of design challenge, I don't think I showed this, that tomorrow is going to be Beach City. Here's the thing. It says I am going to need a minimum of 5 beach buildings and everybody has to be covered by beach. Which means until that other event is done, I'm not going to be able to touch any of my beach buildings. So I can't place them until after that 24-hour period is done. Or, of course, I reach the 40 mark. Chances are it's going to go for the full 24 hours anyway. Because even if I do get to the next tier, then I think the rest of it's going to stop. And maybe I could do something for the future. It's just, I don't see a reason why I would do that for the future. And let me tell you something. If I get that to 40, and it's like, okay, now it's over, you have to start from scratch, I would be very miffed at this game. Because, yeah, I mean, this is going to be rather expensive, and it is kind of interfering in other operations, because I wanted to save up things that I knew were going to pop up during the event. How are you doing over here now? No, not that one. Okay, so that's... I'm going to get that other cap pretty quickly, ain't I? Thing is, I don't have... Yeah, I don't have the glue. So, you know what? I might as well just grab another cap. Am I doing fabric? Yes, I am. Okay, I don't need that, but I appreciate it, so I'm going to accept it. Ugh, how many clue ads can a person watch anyway? It's the same ad over and over again. But you know what? As long as it lets me speed stuff up, I'm okay with that. I might as well just put that back, because I do need them. And I do see a watch a video for a reward. I will resist that for now. Okay, so we have this, the Epic Project. I'm guessing there's going to be a number of these. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be doing any more of this in the future. Like I said, it's pretty expensive. So the way I'm assuming this is going to work, and I am assuming if I do get the 40 and I get up to the next tier, the bronze level, that maybe it's going to give me a speed up like every day. At least I hope that's the way it's going to be. It's going to be a permanent thing, because this has been very expensive. And like I said, it is actually taking away from what I can do tomorrow and the next day when the next design challenge begins. So I do hope that's the way it's going to be. I forget what I wanted the hammer for, but hammers are always useful. But it appears I can't make any more right now. So let's go grab stuff. Got to keep my eye on that inventory, though, because it's going to be a while before I can increase it. All right, that one and that one. Let's make some more of those hammers, because it's hammer time. Are those? What are those? Might as well throw that in. And Yeah, I had to use some of my spatulas earlier. It asked me for 2 of my 3 spatulas, and I had to do that. So if I can get a spatula back, that'll be a very good thing. So we'll just exit under this. So if you liked the video, please give the video a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the Great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.